Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to talk to you about anger today. I realized that I was feeling super heavy about this whole coronavirus situation, and I have learned from past experiences that when I'm feeling really heavy and depressed, that I usually have some anger that I'm repressing and I need to work through it. So I wanted to talk to you about that. So there's a lot of reasons why you might feel angry, and maybe to your logical mind it might not make sense, but to your emotional mind it makes a lot of sense. Some examples of reasons you might be angry are maybe you're angry at God or the universe or life for like creating this virus. Where did it come from? I'm so mad. And why is this happening? That type of thing. Or maybe you're angry at seeing all the people that are panic buying and there's not enough at the grocery store. Or maybe you're angry at your government for not doing enough or soon enough. Maybe you're even mad at your family for having to be stuck with them, and maybe your boss isn't being that great to work with the whole situation. So there's a lot of reasons that people might feel angry right now, and I think it's totally justified. And even if it might seem silly and you might not want to admit some reasons that you might be angry, if you are feeling heavy, I would encourage you to look at reasons that you might be angry. So I want to give you some ideas for how I process my anger. So the first technique that I really like for processing my anger is called an anger video. And this comes from something called integrative processing technique. And or ITT, is it integrative processing therapy? I can't remember. It's a healing modality. And so what you do is you act out your anger in your head toward the person that you're angry to or group of people. So you can like scream at them, yell, tell them exactly what you think of them. You can hit them, kick them, whatever. You can give yourself superpowers and become like a huge dinosaur and stomp all over them. Whatever it takes for you to just like let all of the anger out in ways that you would never do in real life. And you just like let at it or go at it. And what I like to do at the end of my video is I imagine it as like an old VHS, and I send it to the sun and then it gets burnt away, so that you really feel like you did your thing, and then it's on a video and it's separate from you and it's in the sun, so it's never gonna come back. So that's one way to get your anger to like leave you energetically. And actually when you do this, for your brain, it's the same as if you actually did it, because our brain doesn't know the difference when we imagine something versus when we actually do it. And so it really does release the emotion from your brain and from your body. So that's like a very effective way to get rid of your anger. Okay, so then the second way that I really like processing my anger is writing it out. So once you get in touch with like, okay, who am I angry with? Okay, I'm just gonna need to write that out. I just write, and even if it makes like no sense, even if you're not like finishing your sentences and like whatever, like it doesn't have to be like a master poetry or anything. You just write and write and write, and imagine that your anger is like flowing out of your arm, and you can burn it afterwards. You can like tear the paper up, flush it. I don't know, whatever you want to do with the writing. Like a lot of times I just leave it in my notebook. Then that's another way that the anger can leave you. Another way that I like to process anger is through emotional freedom technique or tapping. It's called EFT as well. So what tapping is you're tapping on these different meridians on your body, and when you do it, you're saying different sentences about like, I'm so angry, I hate this person, whatever. And when you do that, it releases the emotion because of the specific places you're tapping, as well as what you're saying when you tap. My favorite YouTube channel is called Tap with Brad. Brad Yates has like hundreds of videos on all kinds of great topics. And so if you're feeling angry, go and tap with him. And he also has like a lot of coronavirus fear and anxiety videos. So yeah, there's like countless amounts of tapping videos on YouTube. And then finally, if you have feelings of uncertainty or grief or anger right now, I just put together a free worksheet for you to process it. And it's just some journaling prompts and different ways to help you get in touch with what you're feeling. Since things are crazy for a lot of us right now, or pretty much for all of us. If you want that worksheet, you can just download it on my website. It's totally free. Just follow the link in my Instagram bio and you'll get there. So I hope that everybody is doing great and really enjoying this time with your family or alone or however you might be spending it. And I hope you have a great weekend.